From carrying the legacy of the most famous musical dynasty in history to breaking global box office records, Jaafar Jackson has become a true Hollywood sensation. With a staggering net worth of $30 million and prestigious industry awards under his belt, he is the modern symbol of cinematic royalty. But what exactly did it take to navigate from the shadows of immense family pressure to the absolute pinnacle of global stardom? Long before the flashbulbs and billion-dollar box office triumphs, the foundation of this extraordinary life was built amidst both immense privilege and staggering adversity. Born into a world where his last name was instantly recognized across the globe, growing up as a member of the legendary Jackson family was far from a simple fairy tale. Raised in Los Angeles, California, he was surrounded by musical genius, but that environment also brought an overwhelming level of societal pressure and relentless media scrutiny. The public expected perfection, and from a very young age, he was forced to navigate the intense weight of an unparalleled family legacy. Behind closed doors, his childhood was profoundly shaped by the complexities of his environment. His father, Jermaine Jackson, played a pivotal role in grounding him, constantly teaching him about the necessity of resilience, the value of hard work, and the importance of maintaining hope during turbulent times. Jermaine instilled in him the belief that a surname could open doors, but only relentless dedication would keep those doors from slamming shut. However, the realities of growing up in such an intense spotlight brought specific, deeply personal challenges. During his formative years, he faced severe bullying and social isolation from peers who struggled to see past his famous lineage. Classmates and acquaintances often held preconceived notions, assuming his life was entirely devoid of struggle. Furthermore, he had to endure the painful, highly publicized nature of his family's legal and financial battles. The media relentlessly documented his parents' separation, stripping away any semblance of privacy a young boy might hope for. These early hurdles easily could have broken his spirit. Instead, they forged an unbreakable mental fortitude. He learned to tune out the overwhelming noise of the tabloids and focused on cultivating his own inner strength. The emotional turbulence of his youth forced him to grow up much faster than his peers, developing a profound sense of empathy and a fierce desire to carve out an identity entirely his own. He refused to be defined solely by the successes or the controversies of his relatives. Every obstacle slowly built the resilient character that would eventually allow him to conquer the entertainment industry on his own terms. He recognized that to truly honor his family's legacy, he had to endure the intense fire of public opinion and emerge completely transformed, proving that even the most difficult beginnings can set the stage for an extraordinary triumph. Transitioning from a quiet observer of fame to the absolute center of the entertainment universe required a series of bold risks and monumental leaps of faith. His professional journey officially began in 2015, when he stepped in front of the camera for his family's reality television series. This initial exposure provided a glimpse into the industry, but he was determined to establish himself as a standalone artist. Driven by a deep passion for rhythm and melody, he pivoted to the recording studio, eventually releasing his debut independent single in 2019. It was a promising start, showcasing a smooth vocal tone that hinted at his immense potential. However, the path to mainstream success was riddled with unexpected setbacks. A highly anticipated full-length debut album was abruptly canceled following the collapse of a complex business partnership. Rather than allowing this crushing disappointment to derail his ambitions, he used the failure as an opportunity to completely reinvent his trajectory. He shifted his creative focus toward the world of acting, dedicating himself to intense theatrical training and exhaustive preparation. The defining turning point of his entire life arrived when the casting process began for the highly anticipated biographical film focusing on his iconic uncle. This was not an easy acquisition. It was a grueling, exhaustive 2-year audition process. He had to continuously proved to skeptical studio executives and acclaimed director Antoine Fuqua that he possessed the raw talent, the emotional depth, and the exact physical precision required to portray one of the most famous entertainers in human history. His relentless dedication eventually paid off, and he officially secured the monumental role. The year 2026 marked his ultimate coronation in Hollywood. Upon its highly anticipated release, the biopic shattered expectations, eventually grossing over $1 billion at the global box office and cementing its place in cinematic history. His breathtaking performance earned widespread critical acclaim, transforming him from a rising talent into an overnight global sensation. He completely swept the awards season, taking home multiple Best Actor trophies and firmly establishing his name as a powerhouse force in the modern film industry. Major studios immediately began vying for his signature, proving to the world that true greatness is earned through relentless perseverance. With a bank account reflecting his monumental box office triumphs, this young mogul has cultivated a breathtaking portfolio of properties. Each residence showcases unparalleled luxury and sophisticated design, serving as private sanctuaries away from the flashing cameras. The Calabasas Crown Jewel, $25 million. Inside this lavish estate, the grand double-height foyer immediately captivates visitors with a sweeping staircase crafted from reinforced glass and polished forged steel. The expansive corridors serve as private gallery spaces, perfectly illuminated by custom lighting fixtures designed to highlight exclusive art pieces. The main living area is an architectural masterpiece, anchored by a massive floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace that provides a warm, inviting focal point. A sophisticated climate control system ensures the temperature is perfectly regulated across all zones of the colossal residence. Moving into the culinary heart of the home, the chef's kitchen features dual oversized islands, custom handcrafted cabinetry, and top-of-the-line built-in appliances seamlessly integrated into the sleek design. Adjacent to the kitchen, the formal dining room boasts an intricate crystal chandelier, offering an elegant setting for hosting intimate dinner parties. The primary suite serves as the ultimate personal retreat, completely isolated from the guest wings. It includes a spacious sitting area, a private dual-sided fireplace, and an opulent ensuite bathroom. This spa-inspired washroom offers a colossal freestanding soaking tub, a multi-jet rainfall shower encased in seamless glass, and dual vanities topped with pristine stone. Transitioning through the massive sliding glass doors of the main lounge, the estate offers a magnificent outdoor pool. This aquatic centerpiece features an infinity edge that creates a mesmerizing visual effect, complemented by a spacious sun deck perfect for daytime lounging. The Malibu Coastal Sanctuary, $15 million. Situated to maximize tranquility, the interior of this coastal retreat embodies laid-back elegance with a modern twist. The open-concept living space is defined by exposed rustic wooden beams stretching across vaulted ceilings, establishing a warm and organic aesthetic. The main lounge is bathed in natural light, featuring oversized seating arrangements centered around a minimalist fireplace. The layout flows effortlessly into a breathtaking kitchen, where natural wood tones meet polished stone countertops. A massive center island doubles as a casual dining bar, surrounded by discreet high-end appliances that cater to every culinary need. The formal dining space sits adjacent to floor-to-ceiling glass panels, blurring the line between the indoor environment and the horizon. The master bedroom is a haven of relaxation, featuring sliding glass walls that invite the ocean breeze inside. Its accompanying ensuite bathroom is a masterpiece of modern plumbing, featuring a sunken soaking tub and a massive walk-in rainfall shower with textured stone tilework. Stepping through the retractable glass walls of the main living room, the property unveils a spectacular outdoor pool. The shimmering water seamlessly blends with the horizon, surrounded by an expansive lounging deck adorned with premium weather-resistant furnishings. The Encino Modern Haven, $8 million, bringing a sophisticated touch to the classic. Modern farmhouse style, the interior of this estate radiates comfort and contemporary charm. The welcoming entrance hall opens into a vast, airy main living space characterized by soaring ceilings and strategically placed skylights that flood the interior with warmth. The great room features an oversized fireplace surrounded by textured brickwork, creating a cozy yet luxurious gathering spot. The layout leads naturally into an expansive, state-of-the-art kitchen. This culinary space is equipped with premium stainless steel appliances, abundant custom cabinetry, and a massive breakfast bar topped with smooth quartz. The adjacent dining area provides a seamless transition for entertaining, with elegant light fixtures suspended above. The primary suite is generously proportioned, offering a quiet sitting nook and expansive windows. Its ensuite bathroom is a testament to refined design, featuring a classic clawfoot tub, a glass-enclosed steam shower, and extensive vanity space with intricate metal hardware. For entertainment, a cozy screening room provides a relaxed environment for movie nights, featuring plush modular seating and cinematic surround sound. Just beyond the main entertaining areas, sliding doors reveal a pristine outdoor pool. The refreshing water is framed by a sleek, modern concrete deck, providing a perfect spot to cool off and unwind. When it comes to navigating the sprawling streets of Los Angeles, this superstar's transportation choices perfectly reflect his elevated lifestyle and undeniable success. Rather than hoarding dozens of vehicles, he has carefully curated a tight, elite collection that tells a story of refined taste, balancing absolute comfort with thrilling performance. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan, $400,000. Resting at the very top of his collection is the ultimate symbol of automotive aristocracy. This towering SUV serves as his primary sanctuary when attending high-profile industry events and star-studded movie premieres. It is less of a vehicle and more of a rolling palace, offering an incredibly smooth ride that completely isolates its passengers from the chaotic outside world. The interior is a masterpiece of bespoke craftsmanship, featuring the finest premium leather seating and exquisite wood veneers. For a young actor constantly hounded by flashing cameras, the unmatched quietness of the cabin provides a rare moment of perfect peace before stepping out into the frenzy of the paparazzi. It represents the absolute pinnacle of his hard-earned success. The Lamborghini Urus, $250,000. For those thrilling weekend escapes along the winding coastal highways, he turns to this aggressive powerhouse. It beautifully bridges the gap between the practicality of an everyday SUV and the heart-stopping performance of a track-ready supercar. The roar of the engine perfectly matches the dynamic, energetic lifestyle of a young Hollywood icon in his prime. Inside, the cabin feels like the cockpit of a fighter jet, wrapped in luxurious synthetic suede and premium stitching. It is the vehicle he chooses when he wants to feel the raw thrill of the open road, escaping the pressures of the studio lots, and simply enjoying the adrenaline rush of pure speed and precision engineering. The Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, $150,000. Completing the lineup is the undisputed king of casual Hollywood cruising. Rugged yet undeniably refined, this iconic boxy utility vehicle is his go-to choice for daily errands, gym sessions, and low-key meetings across the city. It offers a commanding view of the road and a feeling of absolute security, which is essential for someone with his level of fame. The interior is packed with state-of-the-art technology and supreme comfort, proving that everyday driving does not require a sacrifice in luxury. It perfectly captures his grounded yet highly successful persona. While the sprawling mansions and luxury vehicles showcase his massive financial triumphs, his true character is deeply rooted in his personal relationships and his unwavering commitment to his community. Away from the blinding lights of the movie premieres, his life is defined by profound loyalty and an intense desire to use his platform for genuine good. At the very core of his private world is his relationship with Maddie Simpson. The couple, who first began their journey together back in 2016, long before his monumental box, Office explosion officially tied the knot at a breathtakingly private estate celebration in early 2026. Surrounded by close friends and trusted family members, their wedding was an intimate, heartfelt celebration of enduring love. Shortly after the massive success of his film, the couple joyously welcomed their first child, a major family milestone that profoundly shifted his perspective on life. Balancing the chaotic demands of global superstardom with the quiet, tender moments of new fatherhood has become his most cherished priority, proving that his most valuable treasures cannot be bought. However, the journey to this peaceful chapter was not without intense friction. During the initial announcement of his casting, he faced a massive wave of public controversy and harsh criticism. Countless skeptics accused the studio of blatant nepotism, arguing he lacked the experience for such a monumental task and was simply riding his family's coattails. The backlash was fierce and widespread. Instead of lashing out in anger, he responded with remarkable grace. He publicly addressed the criticisms, sincerely apologizing to anyone who felt the process was unfair, but respectfully asked audiences to judge him solely on his final performance. When the film premiered and his talent became undeniable, he humbly thanked his harshest critics, admitting that their doubts fueled his obsessive dedication to the craft. Beyond his family and career, he remains fiercely dedicated to philanthropic efforts. He is actively involved in several major cultural organizations and recently launched a massive scholarship fund dedicated to providing underprivileged youth with access to premium arts and theatrical education. For his continuous community involvement, he was recently honored with a prestigious humanitarian award, a testament to his character. Ultimately, his personal life perfectly mirrors the soulful authenticity and fierce dedication he brings to his on-screen roles. He honors his legendary family not merely by mirroring their artistic achievements, but by expanding their long-standing tradition of giving back. His private life, characterized by unwavering devotion to his wife, his child, and his community, stands as his proudest and most enduring accomplishment. If you enjoyed this exclusive look into the incredible rise, massive fortune, and private world of Jaafar Jackson, be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Celeb Insiders and click the notification bell so you never miss our latest deep dives into the lives of your favorite stars. See you in the next video.